KYSR,
Los Angeles.
Broadcasting the best alt music across all SoCal.
live and local on the free iHeartRadio app.
We are LA's new alternative.
Alt 98.7.
Portions of this program were pre-recorded.
Oh my God, I'm so excited to have you.
This is The Woody Show.
Hey, good morning.
And we are into another new hour. Insensitivity training for a politically correct world. It's Wednesday morning, January the 8th, 2025. My name is Woody. That is Greg Goring.
Good morning, Woody.
Menace, good morning to you.
Good morning, Woody.
Gina Grad.
Good morning.
Hello. There's Sammy.
Morning.
We got Seabass. Phones are open. 877-44-WOODY. That's 877-44-WOODY. You can also hit us up with a text. Send your text over to 22987. Lots to get caught up on the news for you this hour. Some of the trending news headlines. We'll get into that. Dude, so we are headquartered in Los Angeles. And, of course, if you watch any of the news, you'll see there's just a ton of fires burning throughout L.A. County.
Right.
Fueled by insane winds. Just unbelievable.
Mega
Yeah.
gusts.
So just driving into work today, I saw two different fires. I showed you guys the pictures.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
There's one that's, I have a picture that's from like just right outside the radio station.
Well, we can see it from our window.
Yeah, we can see it from the window here in the studio. Yeah, I'll
The hill on fire.
I'll post the on our Instagram story. I'll post the. This is from the balcony that's right down the hall from the radio station. I'll post that.
Yeah, you should definitely post that. The winds were unlike anything I've ever experienced, to be honest.
Right.
I mean, we are no strangers to wind.
No.
But this was
But
different.
there are places where it's literally 100 miles an hour wind.
Yeah,
I saw a billboard from the metal supports on the ground. The metal supports were bent at 45-degree angles.
Wow.
That's
Yeah,
insane.
I just posted the photo on our Instagram story that I took right before we hit the air this morning from our patio area right here at the radio station. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It is insane.
It's crazy.
And meanwhile, like Texas, snow. Like, it's crazy.
Oh, you're right. And then
the weather
big,
everywhere.
Yeah, big winter storms.
Yeah.
on the
Oh, yeah.
East Coast and down south.
Midwest.
And yeah, it's happening. It's happening everywhere. Different things, different places.
Yeah.
But it's interesting. No matter where you live, and you have family in different places. Nobody has any idea about geography.
Pretty much.
To them, like whatever state you're in,
Yeah.
it's all the same.
That's right.
Like everything is like right next door. It is kind of nice that people actually care and they reach out to say, "Hey, is everything
And we
everything
would do
okay?"
it.
Yeah, but some of the stuff is like when you live in a bigger state like Texas or
Yeah.
California,
Yeah.
Pennsylvania. Like Philadelphia is not Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's not Philadelphia. Los Angeles is not San Francisco. It's like some of this stuff happens and you're like, oh, well, that'd be like you being in New York City and something's happening in Boston.
Yeah.
Right.
Like way upstate.
Yeah, like it's nowhere close. But I mean, yeah, there's.
But if you have in-laws, they assume that we're all engulfed in flames.
correct, or like you hear about a big snowstorm
Right.
going on the East Coast,
Yeah.
and you're like, well, yeah, but that's like 4 states south or north or whatever.
Right.
Yeah, so people have no idea about geography.
That's most people, though.
I know, but even people that within your family, like I know
Oh,
exactly
true.
where
They
my
don't
family
know.
lives.
They don't know.
I know exactly like where my mom is.
Is that just more like Seinfeld, like George Costanza, like you're getting credit for the pickup just because you asked, even though you know that your family's
Yeah,
nowhere near
maybe.
it?
Yeah, maybe.
Just trying to score some brownie points.
Yeah, maybe.
Showing concern.
Yeah, exactly.
From the Just Prankin' file.
Oh.
5 college students in Massachusetts, they're facing charges. They lured a guy onto campus in the Stage to Catch a Predator scheme for social media.
Yeah.
The police say that he was responding to a Tinder ad by a student who was 18 and said she was 18. So he didn't
What's the
do
problem?
So he didn't do anything wrong. But again, this is like a prank, right?
Okay.
So within a few minutes of the guy getting to campus, about 25 or 30 people came out of nowhere. Imagine how much you'd freak out.
How embarrassing.
And started calling him a pedophile.
Oh, my God.
Accusing him of liking to have sex with 17-year-old girls. He gets surrounded by the crowd. He's unable to leave. He was grabbed and held. He said he was chased to his car, punched in the back of the head before the students then slammed the door of the car on him, kicked the vehicle. And so these pranksters, just pranking,
Right.
Oh, my God.
They were all charged with conspiracy and kidnapping
Good.
because they wouldn't let them leave, along with assault and battery with a dangerous. Worth
So-
it.
Have they ever seen an episode?
Yeah,
That's
well,
not how they
That's not how
handle
that
it.
works.
Well,
This
no.
became popular
Like a
on
TikTok thing, right?
No, live streaming. Remember I told you like live streaming is like the bottom feeder of the internet.
Is that
lately?
a website or is
No,
it just
so,
live streams?
Live streams,
No matter
like
what the
Kick.
platform is.
Like Kick is like the big one for this type of stuff. Which is similar to Twitch, and they just do this like live on the internet, and now it's bled over to other people doing it like this. And this is like one of another story that's happening to adjacent to this one.
Yeah, and again,
Or-
was this guy on Tinder? Yes. Was he talking to a female? Yes.
Mhm.
She said she's 18.
What's the problem?
She is
Yeah.
18. And he shows up,
Thinking it's legit.
thinking
Yeah.
because it was legit.
Yeah.
From his side going into this,
Exactly.
everything's legit. But you imagine how much, and this plays into my whole paranoia about being accused of something that you have no alibi, you can't
Right.
prove others. In this
Right.
case, you can prove that the person is actually 18.
Yeah, with the text.
But like where there's a mob of people
How
and they're all calling
humiliating.
you like a pedophile, saying you like to bang 17-year-old chicks,
And then physically attacking
and then
you.
physically chasing
Wow.
you, attacking
Slamming
you.
you in a
and
car
posting
door?
video.
Yeah.
Of you.
Well, that's the thing. That's why all these dumbasses are just going to hang themselves because they're the ones putting it online.
Yeah. Now, there's other legit ones like this guy. I just saw a video yesterday. This guy was at a Chick-fil-A exposing himself to kids
Oh boy.
at the Chick-fil-A.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently this guy had done it at two other places like a Ross and like another store.
What
TJ
compels
Maxx.
you?
Oh.
Okay.
Right. Anyway, so the cops called. Cops are there, and this is from the body cam. And they go, subjects in the men's room. And the guy walks out. He goes, "Hey, man, can you come outside and talk to me real quick?" He goes, "Yeah, what's up?" He goes, "No, outside." I was just like, let's talk outside. Let's get away from everybody. The minute he gets outside, this guy splits. So the cop is running through the parking lot, chasing this guy down. And they get close enough, and they tasered him. It was awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Favorite.
And he hit this because keep in mind he's running full speed
Yeah.
for
Yeah,
him
then
full
you get-
speed. He's
yeah.
not Usain Bolt,
Right.
okay, but just some perv. And he's running full speed. They hit him with the taser. He falls like a tree, face plants on the parking lot from running full speed. He's bleeding. It was great.
Oh, sweet justice.
It was great. And then there was another video recently from my local mall
oh.
where some guy was in the dressing room of, I always say it wrong, Abercrombie.
Abercrombie.
Yeah, Abercrombie.
Okay. I would say Abercrombie.
Oh,
Abercrombie.
Yeah.
And he was in the dressing room, and then there was like a 13-year-old girl or 12-year-old girl in the next changing
Yeah.
room over, and he was using his phone,
Oh, God.
like reaching over or under or whatever to tape her, and she saw it, came out, told her mom. Mom waits outside of the dressing room with her phone recording him. You're like, you're not going anywhere. Why were you recording my? He goes, no, I just dropped my phone.
Did you?
Chopped it
Under
over
my
head.
daughter. Yeah.
Yeah, and then all the people in the store are trying to do their thing to hold him there. Somehow he breaks free from all these people, starts running out of the mall. And this is my local mall.
Yeah, what's
Somebody-
happening at the
yeah.
mall? There was just some guys on some dirt bikes in there.
But it was funny because then there was some of the teenagers who were there that ran after him. They're wearing Crocs. They must have had it in like
Oh no!
They're used to running in those now.
sport mode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Noise.
And so they got to the parking lot. He gets away in his car, but they have a bunch of video of him and his license plate number and the whole thing. But so for that kind of stuff, in the moment when something's actually happening, I'm all for it.
Yeah, jump in.
But this stupid thing, like, what are you doing to this
Yeah,
guy?
they're
Or what are you
idiots.
doing to people?
They're just trying to get social media currency.
It's terrorizing.
You know what? I went in an Abercrombie recently, and their dressing rooms now, and I thought, oh, this is so nice, are like floor to ceiling doors. You have a whole thing all to yourself, and I just thought, this is so nice. And maybe it's for stuff like that it's not just like a curtain anymore.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
one
well,
I go
because
to,
now you
but
have-
his mall is like the worst mall ever.
It is
That's why
terrible.
he thinks every mall is like dead.
No, because I've been to a bunch of other malls, and
Yeah.
like nobody's ever there.
Yeah,
I don't know
they're
which
ghost
ones you're
towns.
going to.
That's most
Pop-
malls, dude. There's like one or two decent malls in
Poppin'.
any given like city.
Yeah, in general
but they're
in
usually
America, they're
yeah,
not.
but like the majority of them are
What do I
dead
know?
AF.
I only go to like malls on a weekly basis.
No, because you go to the more poppin' malls. I'm saying, but like most malls
there are
just
some that are
dead.
horrific.
A lot
and
of lease
empty.
signs.
dead. I saw a pretty depressing video. What's the one they used for Back to the Future?
Oh,
Those
yeah,
Twin
that
Pines
one's
Mall.
Yeah.
that one's
It's
Is
a
it Covina?
ghost town. This
Yeah,
guy's
Puente.
riding a skateboard through it, and
Yeah,
this was
Puente.
the
It's-
Saturday before Christmas this
wow.
year.
Yeah.
And he's skateboarding through this mall. It's
yeah,
just so
I
depressing.
agree. That one is completely empty. But if you drive probably
40
5
miles.
away, 5 miles away, you'll find one that is completely packed.
Well, you went to
with
Mall
a
of America. I'm
I
sure
did.
there's plenty of people
it was
there.
shoulder to shoulder, baby.
Yeah. And I know where there are some decent ones. I'm saying, but like unless you want to like get in the car and then travel to a mall that doesn't blow.
It's not on every corner like it used to.
correct.
Not like it used to be. The one that I frequent
There's people that live right next to it.
is because of a
For
restaurant.
those people, it's great.
I go to one that I like because there's a restaurant that I love, and it's always packed.
Yeah.
Always packed.
Yeah.
Can barely park.
But like where I grew up, there's Instagram accounts dedicated to how dead they are now. You know, like in the 80s and 90s, that was what you did, and now it's
They're like time capsules almost.
100%.
Like people are walking through it. It's like weird. It's like
know.
like
Weird.
a Twilight Zone
Creepy.
episode.
Some of them are
Abort-
legit abandoned.
Abort is a mall goer.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm a mall rat.
He goes maybe even more than I do.
Oh yeah, yeah.
What do you think about this topic?
There are a few that are dead malls, but there is a lot that are packed.
So,
I would
so
say-
we're all right.
I would say
Everybody's right.
I would say
No,
in the
we're
vic-
saying
in
you're
the
trying to say the
vicinity-
majority of the malls are dead.
No,
We're saying the
I didn't say the
exact
majority.
opposite.
I said there are a bunch of malls out there.
Yeah.
The majority? Who
Yeah.
said that?
I was saying
Yep.
the narrative is that most of them are dead, or a lot of them are dead. Was pretty much what was being said. I would say in the vicinity of the radio station, there's
The radio station. Yeah. Okay.
I would say 6 or 7 malls that you can get to easily, and 6 of them are packed usually.
Well, I'll say the one closest to the radio station I went to because you guys were hyping up malls, and one day I thought, oh, I'll go to the mall. Everything closed at like 7 or 8 o'clock. I mean, everything was closed so early. I couldn't get into Urban Outfitters because they were supposed to close at 7 o'clock, and they decided to close at 6:30.
Well, that's because
apparently,
everybody's shoplifting.
And then God forbid you ask us which one to go to.
yeah.
but that's what I'm saying.
That's
is
the
like,
point. They're not
it's
all
not
created
convenient
equal.
necessarily to just go stop by one day because it's not.
Well,
Don't take Sammy's opinion. She won't even go to Walmart.
Yeah.
Okay, she's scared of it.
yeah.
not this
Listeners-
one. The lighting.
Listeners,
it's so dark.
Listeners, do us a favor. When you go to malls and they're packed, take a photo and then tag us in them.
Yeah, or when you're walking through an empty mall with a lease.
Well, why would you be there? Because nobody's there for
That's
a
right.
reason. That's the thing.
That's true.
Yeah, so the state of malls varies depending on location and market dynamics. But many malls, particularly traditional enclosed shopping malls, have faced significant challenges in recent years due to changing consumer habits. And I know, like, part of the problem is that the mall, by me, one of the problems that they've been having over the years is that as people leave, they've been jacking the rents up on the people who stay
Yeah.
to try to offset it, and it just makes
How's that
more
working
people
for
leave.
you? Yeah.
Yeah, because people,
Yeah.
Greg even discovered Amazon.
Exactly.
And when Greg starts to use Amazon, it's really over.
It's over.
877-44-Woody's the phone number. Hit us up with a text. Send your text over to 22987. We'll take a break. We'll come back. Some of the trending news headlines next. Hang on.
Hey, if you feel like you could be a slut, try it out.
Woody Show.